colleagues. I wanted to take a minute to clarify some information around the video assignment that corresponds with your strategy portfolio. So many of you are concerned about this assignment, so I just wanted to take a couple minutes to sort of ease what you're thinking about. And so many of you have your strategies already finished, and you've done a great job on that. Some of you have included a table of contents, some of you haven't. But basically, you're going to be following your strategy lesson plan. You're just going to be doing one video. So you're going to select a strategy, one strategy, and create one video for that. And you're going to use your little strategy lesson plan to be able to present your lesson. And so you're going to sort of pretend that you're actually teaching students. And so your lesson is going to sound like a live video that students could essentially be watching or might be working with asynchronously. And so how you construct the video or what you do with it is up to you. And let me just give you a little bit of information here. So you're going to basically connect to some past learning. So it might be a totally new lesson. It might connect to something else. You can sort of pretend. You might have a pre-assessment question that fits with what you're thinking. So you're going to pretend to ask this for students. You might ask them to, if it's synchronously, you might ask them to type in the text box, or you might ask them to create a post-it and hold it up, right? So depending on what you might ask them as a pre-assessment question, some of you have done a great job with that already. And then you're going to sort of name your strategy in what you're going to say to them. Then you're going to model it, and you might say, you might not have any of the guided practice happening in there because you don't have any live students, right? But then again, you'll want to reinforce your teaching objective. So again, a little bit more information. Your video can be as short as 4 minutes, right? So if you have preschoolers, think about 1 minute per year. So if they're 5, it's a 5-minute video. If they're 7 years old, it's a 7-minute video. So focus lessons typically aren't beyond 12 minutes, but some of you might be in high school or middle school, so your video might be a little bit longer. You're going to follow your strategy plan, only one video, so you just choose one and create the video from there. And just a word of caution, you basically want to include, like today I am going to teach you, you're going to make sure that your teaching objective is clear. So take a look at your plan and make sure that you're telling students what you're going to teach them today. And then you're going to model that process. So you're going to share some of the steps and the metacognitive thinking around how to do the work. You might share an example, right? So it doesn't have to be perfect. This is how someone has done it. This is how I did it. You might have an exemplar of your expectations, but sometimes saying it's an exemplar and that it's perfect is sort of intimidating, and you want to sometimes just refer to it as an example so that students understand that they can change it or modify it depending on what they need. And then at the end of your lesson, you kind of want to refer back to your lesson objective. So today I taught you, right? So in that share piece, even though you don't have students in front of you, you can sort of review today I taught you and kind of review the steps quickly so that students have an understanding of what they've been taught and even that purpose of why they're learning it. So today I want to teach you, and then how it helps you as a reader or writer is also critically important to include for students so that they don't feel like they're just engaging in a process for you as the teacher, but really for them as the learner. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you so much.